No sé, me encantó siempre decir, pero se llama InBenjamin. ¿Qué wea es? ¿Qué es? ¿Es Canela o es Benjamín o no sé qué? ¿Y por qué In? Canela está dentro de Benjamín o Benjamín de que como ese quiebre me encanta. Entonces por eso es InBenjamin. Si legalmente, por la ley de identidad de género, me llamo Canela Fernanda Alondra.
What a powerful piece that, quite frankly, was very difficult to watch for obvious reasons. It was quite graphic and visceral, but I understand why it needed to be that way because it's talking about very serious, very real situations that sex workers find themselves in, and the vulnerability and the danger that they are put in every single time they go to work, and how disrespected they are and can be, and um, how their work and their lives are seen as meaningless by a lot of people, and it's a hard reality and it's a harsh reality, and I hope that this really strikes a chord with audiences and helps to um, humanize sex workers because they are human, they're people, and they deserve love and respect just like anyone else. I think that this was really well shot. I think the narrative over top um, was really beautiful, really poignant, and just a really hard hitting film.
Touching piece about sex work, and these women who that is their profession, and they have to deal with, you know, being confined and sometimes abuse and depression, but also love and freedom at the same time. It just really encompassed all the nuance of these women outside of their profession, which I think was a great thing to see and to be expressed. I think, you know, there were some really, really touching shots in there that really dramatized what these women were talking about and what they were experiencing, and you did a great job of you know, just really getting the expression of these women, not only through filming them, but filming their surroundings, um, and having that tie back into their stories. I just think it was a really, really great piece and a really interesting piece to think about.
Amazing and visceral close-up cinematography, notably the smashed mirror and the removal of all the cords and ropes. I love how the film shows a transition to freedom, resulting in a joyful dance in the sun. The intimate interview elicits a heartfelt description of the challenges of the life of a sex worker and how true love was found with a client. The music, notably the organ, guitar, and percussion, works really well as the film unfolds.
It has some striking images and a very deep, honest testimonial from the perspective of love, sex, passion, and your job, and how those interact, and how you have to come up with your choices in life regarding those interactions. Specifically about selling pleasure and how your job becomes sometimes part of who you are. They use a nice, interesting industrial kind of urban setting, which adds up to the whole intensity of the film. It was just very open, intimate, and again, striking and raw.
Not just her life as a sex worker, but also her loves and how she uh, goes from just being a sex worker to falling in love and the highs and lows, and um, at the end it's rather cathartic. There's a dance sequence in that slowly moves outside of a ruined building, which I think is indicative how she sees her life improving.
It hit all the emotions in 6.5 minutes, and to give the audience that invested that fast is a testament to really skilled filmmaking. And I always say the strength of a documentary rides and dies on the subject matter, and this had really, really, really engaging, gripping subject matter. Oh my goodness! And it was a lot, and in a good way, and I really like that. So.